What is going on today, guys? We are back for another episode in Darkness Falls. Now, today we're going to look at a couple different things. Now, first off, is we're going to be taking a look at the shots that you can use on yourself, which goes into the future tech tree or technology crafting, whichever you'd like to call it. I call it future tech, um, just easier that way. But we're going to take a look at what shots you can use. Um, and what exactly they give you. And then we're going to go ahead and create some. Now, unfortunately, I do only have two demonic essence. So we'll only be able to make up, whoops, wrong button. Uh, we won't be able to make up uh, everything. As you can see, there's three shots that take demonic essence, and then there's three that take nanites. So we'll only be able to make two of them, which is fine. But what we're going to do is we're going to make up one of each shot, and we're going to take the shot for the one that we're going to want the most, and then we're going to see what, if any, of the other shots we can use, just so everybody knows. Um, it's going to be like part guide. Just nothing too special. Just we're going to go through, and I will show you guys what you're able to use after you've taken one, or if you're even able to use one at all. So, as you guys can see, each shot gives specific things, and they're quite unique to the shot. Not necessarily unique in the fact that you can't get stuff like that out of the other perks, but they're unique in the fact that, each of these does not have the same thing to them. They're all different, and they're all, they all have their, how do I want to put it? They all have their great uses, but they're all limited as well. So, which of these would you want? This is gonna come down to what's your play style, um, what you think is best for you, and all sorts of things. Because you know, bullet sponge is great. 3% physical damage resistance up to 15%, and then 10% resistance to hot and cold. That absolutely come in very handy, in certain situations. Damage resistance, especially. Not so much that resistance to the weather is a bad thing or anything like that, but at a point in the game, do you really need to worry about cold or heat resistance? I mean, all it does is sap you of food and water. At a certain point in the game, you should have plenty of food and water and not have to worry about that. So, but damage resistance, pretty good. Walk speed and run speed depends on if you really use that much. Do you need to run away from everything? Depends on your play style. Um, is it better to walk faster? Sure. But, for me, not something I would take. Uh, Immunity to illnesses. Would that come in handy? Oh, yeah. But, you know, again, you have antibiotics and stuff like that. So, for me, it's not necessarily something I would choose first. Now, increase in health is always good, especially the harder difficulty that you're playing on, the more damage the enemies do. So having extra health is, always a good thing. Max stamina, stamina regen. Now this can be another pretty good one to have if you're using a melee tool build or more of a melee fighting style. This would be absolutely fantastic. Now, this one here, accelerated healing, by far has some of the best stuff to it. I mean, you regenerate health per second, up to 75% of your health when injured, 10% chance to heal broken arms, legs, or bleeding. That's huge. That, because if you think about it, the harder the difficulty you're on, the more damage the enemies do. So, say you're in the wasteland fighting a behemoth, and you're on regular difficulty. As you guys saw from our one video, they didn't really do much. But now we're boosted up to warrior difficulty. How much damage are they going to do now? One of them demonic behemoths that have 70k, or that has, all that HP. How many times is he going to be able to hit you before you're able to take him down? and how much damage is he going to be able to accumulate. So, you know, this is probably going to be a pretty big one. I'm actually going to try this one. Normally I take physical conditioning as my main shot. Um, just because I like the extra health, but at the same time, I don't really feel like it's absolutely necessary with 304 HP. So our main shot is going to be the accelerated healing, and then from there we're going to see, can we take any other shots after using that, and if so, which ones can we use and which ones can we not. So let's go ahead and make up accelerated healing as our first one, and then we're just going to make one of each of the other ones, with the exception of the gotta go fast, because obviously we can't do that without another demonic essence. So we'll have 5 shots here, and whoops. So accelerated healing is the one we want to use first and foremost, because that's of course going to be the one we want to make sure that we have. So you come in here and you'll see 1 out of 5, and then you can, you know, obviously you can't buy it with skill points, so you have to keep using shots to get it. But you'll notice that these are grayed out and these are white. So does that mean, whoops, does that mean we can use bullet sponge, gotta go fast, or enhanced immune system? Let's check that out. So bullet sponge, enhanced immune system are the two that we're going to check out. Can we use this and it does anything? Take both of them. And you'll notice it does nothing. Absolutely nothing. So once you spec into, we'll say, once you go into the technology tree, you cannot use the biological tree for sure. But once you're in the technological boosts, can you use the other ones? Well, let's go ahead and find out. So we have oxygen optimization and physical conditioning. So let's take both of them. And now let's see. So as you can see, you absolutely can. But this is the most important part. You are limited to one or the other. If you use biological, you cannot use technological. If you use technological, you cannot use biological. So be very careful when you're choosing which ones to go for. Immunity to illness, speed, and damage resistance, or do you want more health-based and stamina-based perks and stuff like that? So now that we have those, we can go ahead and, you know, craft up. You know, we need what, 4 of them, and then I'll have to grab some more med stuff here to make up some more shots. But we're almost out of nanites. I'm pretty sure you can actually make them pretty cheap. I don't think they're... Let me actually check to make sure. Yeah, it's just an electrical part, a forged titanium, and an energy cell. So I guess cheap is relative there. But anyway, so we can make up our other 4 of those, and then we just need 4 more nanites. And we can do the physical conditioning shot as well. So what do we need for the nanites again? Well, we need 4 electrical parts, 4 titanium, and 4 energy cells. Now, I guarantee you we have plenty of these. Now, 4 energy cells. And do we have any titanium in here? Oh, yes, we do. Okay. Good, good. Couldn't remember if we used it all and had only some in our forge or what was going on there. So go ahead and craft them 4 up. Now it does take a little bit of time, but it's not horrible. So you know, at 7 seconds a piece, that's pretty quick. While we're waiting for them, let's actually just take our other shots and see what happens. Unfortunately, you gotta wait till you like completely go through the animation with it. You can't like say click on this one. You gotta wait, see when the animation's finished. Now, as far as getting steroids and grain alcohol is concerned, they're pretty easy to find. Um, both of them are. If you need to make steroids, steroids actually are slightly challenging to make because you need testosterone extract from bears. Um, Basically, if I ever see a bear when I'm out and about, I always make sure I shoot one, just in case I ever need to make steroids. I've never actually had to make them, but there's a decent amount of recipes for it, as you can see. Well, the shots and stuff. Um, so there's a decent amount of them that you end up using. You can use, I think, 15 total, is what it ends up being. So one per and 15 shots total. So you end up going through a few of them. Now, the best use for them is probably uh, more so the fact that you can use it to get rid of your overburdens. So if you like fill up the encumbrance slots there, it helps out in that regard. So you can actually move at normal speed. But anyway, let's take our other shots here, and then we'll check out our skill tree and see what's going on there. Come on, use it. Should be able to just rapid fire pound shots into you. There we go. Alright. So, now as you can see, we're maxed out 5 of 5 on all the shots. So that means we get a bonus 100 health, which is 100 wellness. So you'll see our stamina bar is now at, or my apologies, our food bar is at 404 with our stamina bar at 403. And our health bar is going to gradually go up now because we boosted it, so we will recover, I'm not sure exactly what the health recovery is, uh, but it'll recover by itself. So now we've also increased our max stamina and our stamina regeneration. So that's going to be a huge boost for us. I don't think we really have to worry too much about our stamina regeneration. I mean, maybe if we're, you know, power slapping, but as you can see, it uses 3 stamina and that's it. So it's not like that's ever going to be much concern for us. Now, if we ADS with the weapon, it does go down, as you can see, but it really doesn't go down too much. I mean, yeah, it ticks down a little over 1 per second, but once you let go, it's like instantly back up again. Let's check out the last one. Now, the last one gives us all that wonderful healing boost. So if we ever get in trouble while fighting, and we like need to take a step back, we'll start to regenerate, provided we are under, if our max health is 404, provided we are under 303 health, we will start to automatically regenerate. We could automatically heal our bleeding or fix a broken limb. So it's going to come in huge for us in that regard. So anyway, with that now done, I've decided where to put in my my additional storage here. I just kind of weakened the block so we could see that, but I'm not going to work on that with you guys right now. What we're going to do is we're going to actually go up top and we're going to start placing down some of these wonderful broken bulletproof glass blocks. Broken. I hope they're not broken. That would suck, wouldn't it? So let's actually go ahead and put some more iron in that before we head on up, because we're pretty good on clay in there now. So go ahead and just do that. And we got a whole bunch made up here because I've been working on them pretty well. We'll actually get some more started. There we go. So now we're sitting on almost 400 of them blocks, which may sound like a decent amount, but it's going to go very, very quick. That is for sure. So we're going to start building around our garden. Now, another thing we're also going to be doing is we're going to be putting in Sci-Fi single doors. So we're going to have probably one on both sides maybe. And again, they're not too expensive. As you can see, 12 titanium, 2 springs and an energy cell. So let's actually get them started right away, and we're gonna see what our goofy mind can come up with as far as a design for it. So we have 39. What did I say was the other stuff we needed? Springs. That's what it was. I couldn't remember. Should have known it was springs. All right, and springs here, just like that, and craft 2 of them up right away. Now we will eventually be using a spring door a Sci-Fi door. Good lord, couldn't remember springs. Now it's on my mind. But we're going to be eventually putting in a Sci-Fi door there for our extra storage. And we're also going to be putting one in here as well. But as you guys can see, we're pretty low on titanium. We actually got a whole bunch that's smelting down right now, but it's very slow. So it definitely takes time. We can get some going here, getting some more steel going there as well. Now, one thing to note before we actually go up there is if you look at titanium blocks, they are very expensive to make. But is it worth your time to make a titanium block or just upgrade through stainless steel on the other blocks? You know, again, that's going to come up to your personal preference. For me personally, I don't feel like upgrading the blocks is too big of a deal, just because, you know, steel is simple to make. It's just a matter of taking the time to do it. There we go. Now, one of you guys asked, when am I going to start on my sniper tower? Well, I do want to start on it very soon. It's just, I don't know. I'm still not 100% convinced in my head how exactly I should make it, to be perfectly honest. I do know kind of how I want to do it, but at the same time, it's like I'm just not 100% convinced in my head that it's how I want it to turn out. But we're going to be starting on it here pretty soon. Hopefully next time we're out, we can find a good wandering trader that'll have, that it's going to have some solar panels and solar cells for us. Oh, that one's broke. Well, let's fix it that way. It's all right. We're going to start placing these down here. As you can see, they are kind of a little bit goofy looking. There's really not necessarily, well, actually, let me just show you as far as the shapes go. Oh, I was on the wrong shape, wasn't I? Crap, my bad. But there's not a whole lot of like necessarily shapes to them. You get like ramps, you get curved plates, which are, you know, I guess we could keep this the way it is and make it all curved plate, but I kind of wanted huge squares for some reason. You know, let's actually just go with the curved plate, shall we? Let's actually take this out and we'll actually build on the outside here. So we're completely around our garden. I was actually gonna do it on like the blocks where that is, but I think we'll go one farther out. That way we can actually expand our garden one more block out on this side to take use of the water as well. So anyway, let's go ahead and start placing these down. And again, they're kind of funky because you notice you know they're hard to see, except for that checkered pattern to them. But I think this is going to end up looking pretty good. It's going to be nice and how do I want to put it? What's the word I'm looking for? Unusual, I guess I'll just call it. It's not going to be like my normal type of builds, because obviously you're going to be able to see right through it, so it's going to be pretty nice in that regard. It's also going to be great to keep the zombies out. I've had issues in the past with zombies messing up my garden, specifically on the off-camera playthrough where I was planting. Where I was actually planting trees. They kept coming and destroying my damn trees. It's kind of funny. I get a roaming horde, and instead of coming to me, it seemed like every time I got a roaming horde, they went straight for my frickin' tree grove, And I don't know why this is, but they always wanted to just keep swatting at my trees. They'd walk over there and they'd like just randomly start swatting trees. It's kind of funny, but at the same time, I didn't want to keep replanting trees either. Um, that's another reason I wanted to go with this bulletproof glass. Get this up and running, and that way the zombies stay out. And not only that, but we could see through the other side, just in case we get like roaming hordes or any sort of crap like that happening. We won't have to worry about uh, about too much of that. So if you guys are wondering why I went with the copy rotation on that, is because if you change angles without doing that, the block will actually flip. And I wanted to make sure I got it the right direction. I didn't want to screw up any block placement because, at with how expensive and how long these take to make, you really don't want to be wasting them. I know I wasted the one, which is my own fault, but you know, and actually I'll probably end up wasting more because I do want to do something slightly different with how I want the doors. So I'm gonna end up just placing them all the way along. And I know this is dumb. I should actually just map it out quick and figure it out. But I'm gonna be lazy and just do this for now. Uh, but I am gonna put I'm gonna find like dead center, for instance, and I'm gonna put like curved panels and make the door come out just a couple blocks more. So I just wanted to get the first layer put down here, and then we'll actually check out for that too here as well. So, and I know, lazy, I shouldn't be wasting the resources, um, but I did. So, it is what it is. Not too big of a deal. And actually, no, I was right. I do want them on this. Wait, no, I want it down here, don't I? Did I screw that up again? No, I do want it up here because I placed these dirt blocks down. These are my dirt blocks, so I actually have two screw up blocks here. That one and that one. So, as you guys can see, all you get is broken glass back out of this. Now, I'll show you in just a minute. But what can you actually do with broken glass? The only thing you can do is make scope mods out of it. Now, I kind of find this a little bit odd that you can't stick it in like the forge and actually turn it into these glass blocks, or into like um the fake, like kind of like the trap setup where you have like a broken floor. So if somebody steps on it, they go through. I find it kind of odd you can't like put it in the forge and at least turn it into that. But then again, that might just be me. Um, that thinks that, but I do find it odd that you can't smelt it down, or maybe I'm missing it. I don't think I am, but maybe I'm missing it, or just didn't see it, something. But I'm pretty sure you can't. Oh, those don't line up at all, do they? Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Why is it like on a goofy rotation? Yeah, those don't line up at all. Why? Okay, why the hell are these glass blocks centered, and then that is not? Hmm, that I don't like. All right, well, much as I don't want to do it like this, hmm, I don't know. That's just not gonna look good, is it? Now, I assume those are centered as well, but if we put something down like this, that just looks, eh, I guess it could look worse, but that just, I don't know. I don't know, so that kind of blows that idea. I wonder if there's like specific blocks in the forge that we can craft up for that. Actually, I think I could probably just look here. Doesn't appear to be so, does there? Let's go down and look. And if not in there, I do want to actually check the creative menu for that too, because that don't seem right that these would be, uh, you know, this is business glass. This is the trap thing I was talking about. But it doesn't make sense that that's centered, uh, in the skinny form, but the other blocks are not. That seems like, hmm, seems like that should not be. All right, well, let's actually look in the creative menu. So I'm going to show you guys this. To pull up the creative menu, you're just going to hit C and M, type that in there. You just go click your F1 button to pull up that menu. Then once you have the creative menu unlocked, you just hit U. Now I'm just doing this to see. But yeah, it appears that what is that? Opaque? Really? Damn. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. But yeah, it appears that there's not any other type of block, so that's a shame. I find it really odd though, like I said, that that is centered and that these are not. Hmm. I don't know. I won't deny I'm kind of a little bit disappointed in that. Because the worst part is, even if we would have used full blocks for the glass blocking there, whoops, get up here. The curved plates still, wouldn't have done us any good because they're not full blocks either. So I don't know. I find that really odd, but I guess we'll have to make do with the triangles for now. Um, I guess that's gonna work, or it's gonna be as good as it's gonna get. That's kind of disappointing. I was really, I was really hoping that this is gonna turn out with the cornered ends, but now I kind of wish I would have used full blocks instead of the small panes like that. Well, like I said, I guess we'll just make do uh with the ramps like that. Um, Not a whole lot we can do about it, so it'll do the trick. So we're just gonna put them down like that, and I guess that'll work. It looks weird, but I don't know. I guess I can make do with that for now. Not happy about it, that's for sure. And we probably actually wouldn't have even needed to put them down. I don't think you could actually squeeze through there anyway, but I don't know. Like I said, I won't deny I'm a little bit disappointed that these are centered and that everything else is, you know, full outside corner. So, I don't know, that seems like maybe an oversight, perhaps, in the block, in making the block. So, I don't know. Like I said, we'll make do. It'll end up turning out okay. It's just going to look, I don't know. I honestly don't know if I'm happy with that or not. I really don't. I don't know. It's a little bit of that OCD kicking and going. That's not right. That's not right. You need to fix that. Oh well. Whatever. I guess my OCD will just have to tick. I'll just have to like sit here and like twitch and stuff, and I'll be all right. No, not really. It's not that bad, but yeah, I can't deny it. I'm a little bit disappointed in that these are centered and that the other blocks won't line up. So that's all right though. Like I said, this will work. Um, it'll end up turning out just fine. It's just I'm gonna have to change how I was gonna make the doorway now though. So how am I gonna do the doorway? That's a good question. I'll have to think about that now, cause yeah, that changes stuff up. So anyway, let's pick these up. Our supercorn's not quite done growing. It should be done probably before uh probably before midnight in game today. So I'll probably end up harvesting it, and I'll go ahead and make more seeds off camera while it's while it's dark out. Actually, you know what we can do? We could actually make an overnight episode making our additional storage inside and stuff like that. So then we'll probably come up and be able to harvest that, because like I said, this should be done within a couple in-game hours. I'd say, time is it? It's almost 1800. So yeah, probably by midnight that should be done. Yeah, I guess like I said, this'll do. Um, Again, I'm not thrilled about that though. I almost want to figure out something different for the corners, even if it is like, steel or titanium block instead. But I don't know. That'll work fine. It'll work fine. But anyway, as far as the sniper tower goes, I do want to start working on this. But now that I see that the glass blocks are kind of jacked up, I think we're gonna use just full blocks from now on out because, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look horrible. I mean, it does have an interesting look to it being like this, but if I said I was happy with how that turned out, I'd be lying. Because I really wanted the corners to match up and I wanted to make that door like it did, so I don't know. I really wish there was an off-centered. Oh, I'm an idiot, aren't I? These are off-centered. Oh my balls. Wow. I'm a I'm a dumbass. These are the off-centered ones. Okay, well, I guess as much as it's going to hurt me to do, I am taking out all these glass blocks and I'm going to redo this because, yeah, like I said, I'm a dumbass. I am. That's my own screw up there. I cannot believe I did that. Oh my god. Yeah. Um, yeah. I'm not too happy about that now. I'm pretty pissed off with myself. That's a lot of glass blocks that I just wasted. Oh my. Yeah. Well, I don't think I can pick them up uh with a land claim block either. I don't believe so. I will check that to make sure, but I am pretty confident when I say I don't think I can. I'll just check it to make sure, because I'm sure there might be a person that asks, well, can you pick it up with the land claim block? I don't think so, but God, I hope I can. That would be so great, but I don't think I can. I really don't. I think I just made the big ultimate dumbass mistake there. Wow. Oh, yeah. I don't even have a land claim block down here yet, do I? Wow. Hmm. Gonna have to place this like in the garden somewhere, aren't we? In order to get this all in. If it even works. Whoops. I don't think you can though. No, I didn't think so, but I figured it was worth a try just in case, because that would save me a lot of time. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I cannot believe I screwed that up that bad. Wow. Alright, so anyway, let's fix a couple of these so we get to see exactly how it's supposed to look like when you actually pay attention and use the blocks right. Oh my god, yeah. So, alright, yeah. God, I feel dumb. Actually, you know what, that kind of... No, I want them. I want the rounded shapes now. Oh man, I really cannot believe I did that. I can't believe I was dumb enough to not pay attention. Oh, yeah. So anyway, this is how it's supposed to look now that I've got it right. So this is what it's gonna end up looking like around the whole place. Um, I got a lot of work ahead of me clearing these out, and a whole lot of time invested in making more blocks now. Oh God, I can't believe I did that. I really can't. Oh yeah, it's just one of them days. You guys know what I mean. Sometimes it's a Monday, so yeah. Anyway, so this is what it's supposed to look like all the way around. Nice and uniform, not messed up and needing to be replaced. So I guess I'm going to end the episode there before I screw something else up. I'm going to go ahead and take out all these glass blocks we just placed down. And yeah, it's going to take quite a while to get more made up now and get this set up. And now we're going to have to wait for some more glass blocks for the sniper tower because I've decided I do want to make the sniper tower out of all glass blocks as well. Or no, I don't. No. I wanted to make the sniper tower titanium bottom with the glass plate like floor up top to look down through and stand up on for sniping. So we're gonna do it in exactly the shape that this is set up now. Door's gonna go. Hmm. Door's gonna actually go over here, not there. Um, so it's gonna look like this. And it's going to be titanium bottom. Now, I'm not going to craft up titanium blocks for this, so we're actually going to just start with concrete and work on the upgrades as we go. But, yeah, I'm not sure how tall I'm going to make it. I'm just going to play that by feel, so we're basically just going to start rebar blocking and upgrading as we go. And it's basically going to sit exactly how you see, so 5 by 5. Um, and then we're going to have like a huge uh, uh, basically see-through glass floor up at the top um, to walk around out on. It's basically going to be like a sniper pad up there, so it's probably going to be, I don't know, I'll say maybe 20 blocks high. And well, actually, let's actually show a little bit here. So it's going to be about this tall. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have the glass panels coming off. I'm not sure how far out yet. I'll have to see what the structural integrity is of the blocks. But it's basically going to have a few blocks out. So we can basically just walk around up here and patrol on the outside. And then we're actually going to set up like this inside is going to have a floor across it. And then we're going to put a roof on it up here and mount our solar panels. And we're going to have battery banks up in here as well. We're also going to mount turrets in the corner of the walking floor out here to shoot down as well. And I don't know, it's going to end up looking pretty cool, but it's going to be at least this high. I'm not sure if I want to go 20, um, but I do think this looks pretty good at 20 high. So this should actually work out pretty good. We're going to mount AK turrets up here, by the way, is what they're going to end up being. Um, but now you know, we're definitely not working on it this episode because I'd probably screw something up. So that's the overall plan for the sniper tower. We will start working on that soon as well. Probably very soon. I do want to get that up and going. We just need to get the solar stuff from the Wandering Trader. That's one thing that we're waiting on. Now, our game stage is plenty high enough to get solar stuff, so we just got to find a Wandering Trader now and start getting some. We got plenty of money, plenty of stuff to sell. Next episode, like I said, we're going to work on doing our underground storage, get that set up. Our super corn should be fully grown during that episode. I'm going to spend the rest of the daylight chopping these out and crying a little bit while I do it because, yeah, that's a big, big mistake. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed me screwing this up. And then figuring out where I messed up and making it look right. So, and hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of a tutorial on how the shots work for the tech tree. Um, I know it can be a little bit confusing sometimes, so you just gotta, whichever way you go with the shots, now you guys will know which ones you can use, how many of them you can use, and what it takes to make them all. So thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys are enjoying these videos, make sure you guys smash that like button. Mistakes or not, uh, hopefully you guys enjoy it. It's gonna be a fun mess to clean up. Not really. Um, but you'll have to let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of my stupidity there. Uh, you don't have to be nice about it. You just let me know exactly how you think of it, because yeah, I feel like an idiot and I probably should. Um, so yeah, let me have it in the comment section down below. Don't be nice. Uh, and as always, if you guys are enjoying the videos, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and you trigger those notification bells so you guys never mess up. Mess up. Oh my God. Miss out on another video. And thank you guys so much for being here. We'll catch you guys for the next episode.